Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Daily Tech News with Alan Smithson. Today is Monday, April 8th, and there is a lot to cover today. We are about to experience a full solar eclipse on Earth in only some places. So let's get started with a map of where you can see the eclipse from anywhere you happen to be. Let me move myself out of the way, but check this out. I'll put all the links in the chat. As always, make sure you hit subscribe. I hit 500 subscribers on YouTube, so super grateful for all of you who subscribed. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of these. I'm going to be doing them every single day, weekdays, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. And so let's get into it. The NSO, I don't even know what NSO stands for, but they have a total solar eclipse map. It's happening in 2 hours, 9 minutes, and 4 seconds. If you are lucky enough to live on this map here, you can actually, scroll around and you can find out where you live. Let's say, for example, I live here in Toronto, so I can zoom in here and say, here, let's do this. We'll zoom right in. Whoa, that's crazy. Let's go full screen. There we go. That's better. Zoom in and zoom into Toronto here. This is where I live. Okay, so if you notice here, Burlington, Oakville, I live right here, so I'm a little bit outside of it. So I'm going to drive about half an hour away and 100% path of totality, and you can see wherever you happen to live within this band. And it's interesting because somebody posted yesterday the Airbnbs along this path, and they were all booked out along the path of this. So if you live anywhere near here, near this arc, it will start in about 2 hours, and you'll see this all across North America. Very, very cool. The next time it will hit my area where that little pin is in, I think it's something like 100 years, 140 years, something like that. So really, really interesting stuff, and I cannot wait to see a full solar eclipse. Very excited about this. Over to more light. Check this out. This is really neat. It's a way of kind of visualizing RGB lights and what happens when you divide them up. So you can see that when you take our red, blue, and green lights and shine them through, they turn white because they're all working together. And then when you put something in between, you get the colors that are, secondary colors: cyan, magenta, yellow. And then if you pass them over, it blocks out the light, obviously, because the marker's blocking out the light over the thing. But then check it out. How cool is that, right? Just a very interesting way to share how colors and light work, especially on a day of total solar eclipse. Over to Canadian politics. Canadian Prime Minister Trudeau announced a $2.4 billion AI-related investments. I'm very excited about this. We shall see what becomes of this. I know in past, a lot of these have become boondoggles, meaning not much got done with the money. So we'll see if it actually gets done or it ends up in the hands of big companies as usual. That's typically what happens in Canada. They say, oh, we're going to invest $2 billion. $2.4 billion, $2 goes into big companies and $0.4 goes into startups that that they don't really support. So we'll see what happens with that. Don't mind me. I'm just a little jaded on the Canadian government and what they spend our money on. All right. Apple researchers present ReALM, an AI that can see and understand screen context. Now, the fact that it's looking at your screen and being able to make sense of it is kind of terrifying, but at the same time, it makes sense. So here we go. Here's ReALM compared to GPT-4. A little bit less powerful than GPT-4, a little bit more powerful in certain parts. But yeah, I guess we'll see what Apple comes of this. Again, this is not released yet, so we'll have to see what happens. Yes, though. Yes. Hold on, I'm going to rewind it and I'm going to mute it because we don't need the sound. But check this out. This is a Kinetic LED wall. I just thought it was really neat. I don't know how it works, but it looks like video screens on some sort of actuators. How cool would this be at a trade show booth, right? Like you walk up and the whole wall is moving. Yeah, file that under incredibly awesome. Wow, that's so neat. Okay, AI Governance Alliance, the World Economic Forum. I don't really know what they do. They seem to write a lot of reports, but anyway, they've put together an AI Governance Alliance, pioneering multi-stakeholder initiative that unites industry leaders, governments, and academic institutions and civil society organizations to champion responsible global design and release of transparent and inclusive AI systems. So I guess the reports, they've got people from Meta, from IBM, from all the big companies that you would imagine, Microsoft, and I guess we'll see if this makes much of a difference at all. But yeah, World Economic Forum putting that forward. Now over to people that do know a lot about this. So we've got here an interview with Eric Schmidt, former CEO of Google, who's made massive.
Hi, Eric. How are you doing?
I'm very good. And Brian, thank you for having me. This show is followed by literally everyone I know. So it's a big honor for me to be here.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. And thanks for those kind.
And so in the American.
I'm going to stop there. I'll let you watch it. I'll put the links in there. But there's a great interview. It's about an hour long with Eric Schmidt and Brian Greene on AI and quantum computing and like kind of looking into the future. This is people that are really, Eric Schmidt is no joke. I mean, the guy ran Google for almost 2 decades. So the fact that he's giving you his predictions of what's going on is probably something you should pay attention to. Okay, over to China and
figures demo that we saw very recently. This is pretty much on the same level in terms of what they're trying to accomplish. So without any more talking, let's take a look at the demo, what exactly it is, and then after I'll give you guys my thoughts and why I think this is perhaps a little bit more impressive than you may initially believe.
The first part, check this out. He puts his hand on. Yeah, that's cool. So this is using Baidu's Ernie.
Walker， 明天我要出差，可以帮我叠一下你手里这件衣服吗？当然可以。
I'll mute it and I'll just read it. Basically, it's asking the robot to fold the laundry. It's all in Chinese, in Mandarin rather. So it's folding laundry. Soft object manipulation, super cool. Now, is it going to be the best at folding laundry? It doesn't look like it. It looks like a 6-year-old folding laundry, but there you go. I think the whole point is it can actually talk to you. You can have conversations with it. It says, have you finished folding the clothes? It says, yes, I have. Yes, I have. There you go. So I think it's, it's what color pants will match this black t-shirt. Matching with dark colored pants is more suitable for formal occasions. Anyway, I won't go into this, but you can see that robotics, personalized robotics, AI algorithms put together give this magical experience. And I'll just stop that now. And okay, this, the next thing I'm about to show you is Xiaomi, the cell phone manufacturer, has also made it a car factory. And it is a super factory producing one SU7 car every 76 seconds. And this video is 2 minutes and 73 seconds. 2 minutes. I'm going to play the whole thing because it is that impressive. Wow. Look at the size of this factory. See if you can spot any humans in this factory, by the way. The sheer precision on the drone shot. Wild. So far, no humans. Still no humans. There's a hand, a human hand. Wait for it. Ready? This is the most impressive part. Factory comes out, and they just cut two cards. Wow, how great was that? Woo, wow. Oh, hold on. I think I got music playing in the background. There we go. Okay. Here, I think we're cut off here by some ads. Of course, why would ads not cover this? Let's see if I can restart the. So this guy just created an AI music video in 30 minutes, and this is part of the music video. I'm just going to show you this, and then I'll show you the tool that was used for it. But the fact is, you can create this music video just by using AI. Is it good?
And social media craze.
Made in 30 minutes using AI? Yes.
Slow, trying to find my way in this world of instant gratification. Yeah, I've seen
The eyes are all messed up, as you can see.
streaming wave.
The steam coming off my coffee.
Vinyl records made a comeback, but I miss the old days of.
But you can see where this is going. That was made in 30 minutes using this tool called LTX Studio, Light Trick Studio, and you can join the wait list. From concept to creation, one platform does it all, and different angles, different camera shots. I think this is going to be something really, really neat. And well, I guess this is a competitor to Sora. But okay, over to something that's not so much fun. Report that Israel used AI to identify bombing targets in Gaza. I don't know what they have. A Lavender, an AI tool that developed, was marked 37,000 Palestinians as suspected Hamas operatives. I'm not really sure what AI algorithm they're using, but bombing an entire country means that their algorithm is probably flawed. So yeah, AI for the wrong reasons is not good. Over to also not so good. Tech giants hatch a plan for AI job losses to reskill 95 million people in the next 10 years. A consortium that includes Google, IBM, Intel, Microsoft has a lofty goal: reinvent the careers of workers whose jobs may be lost to AI. If this doesn't scare you, I'm not sure why. I mean, are you an artist that plays on the side of a road for music? Are you what do you do that it will not be impacted by AI? So this is I don't know. I don't even know what to say about this. I hope we can get through this. I know we will get through it as humans, but wow. Okay. This is Universal One, a robust and accurate multilingual speech to text. So this is really interesting because it's trained on over 12.5 million hours of multilingual audio data, and it can translate into all different languages. And so it shows the average word error rate by language. And so you can see that it has a much lower error rate than some of the other ones like Microsoft Azure, OpenAI's Whisper, Amazon, and then Google's. So yeah, the new speech to text translator in English, Spanish, and German. Very, very cool. The world is getting better and less divided, hopefully. 10 top AI tools for business. This is on the Neuron. This is the Neuron, if you don't know, is a place where you can they get a newsletter every morning, and it's really perfectly curated, great news. It's where I get a lot of my AI news, the Neuron. And they've got tier chatbots, content generators, content repurposing, spreadsheets, anything you can think of for business. It's all listed here, and it's organized, and there's not a lot. It's not like, here's 2,000 things, good luck. So yeah, I think this is a really, really good one here to kind of help you find some tools that might be better for you to use. Over to Apple Vision Pro. This is just neat.
Apple Vision Pro right now. So I can just look at the piece, grab it, and just place it. It's scarily amazing how well it works. You can even react and send emoji reactions to your friends. And you can get up so close. I mean, look at this. There's nothing here, but I see it. What do you think about playing virtual Apple Vision Pro chess?
Nah, that's cool. Oh man, I can't wait to do that. Okay, this is really neat as well. There's so much good stuff. So it says here, this is an avatar in motion from HeyGen. So it's another AI avatar generation. And so this isn't a real video. This is all AI generated. And let's put the sound on.
Peek into the future. You can use HeyGen to create UGC-style content, even while people are in motion or moving their hands. You can even hear the background noise. Create a training video with specific tones and gestures, and you'll find how natural HeyGen's videos can be. Let me switch to Spanish. Hoy queremos darle un vistazo al futuro. Puede utilizar HeyGen para crear contenido estilo UGC, incluso cuando las personas están en movimiento o moviendo las manos. Incluso puedes escuchar el ruido de fondo.
Ah, so crazy. Oh my goodness. All right. So speaking of what we're going to do, I don't know why I can't get out of this. Why is it blurry? Why is it blurry? Okay, well, let's try it again. Our approach. So this is Meta's blog, Facebook blog. Our approach to labeling AI-generated content and manipulated media. This was posted on April 5th. And so basically, Meta has released their way of looking at generated media. And basically what it says is we're going to have a made with AI sticker on everything that's AI generated. And they have an oversight board of over 150 people. And I won't bore you with all the details. I will, however, put the links in the chat so you can read what Meta's approach to labeling AI will be. Basically, everything will have to be labeled AI if it is made by AI. Okay. Over to physicists are taking a major step towards making a nuclear clock. In a first, a tabletop laser nudged a thorium nucleus into a higher energy state. I don't even really understand this, but a nuclear clock, I guess, is more accurate. I don't know. Maybe somebody can reach out to me and tell me why we need a nuclear clock, and is it something I can have on my wrist, or is this just something that's in a lab? I don't really know, but I just thought, hey, this is really neat. I don't even know what the graphic says here. It says scientists use a laser to set off a jump between energy levels represented by purple arrows in the nucleus of thorium-229 embedded in a crystal of calcium fluoride. Okay, does it tell the time? Can I see? It's getting late. It's 10:17 in the morning. Let's move on. The FDA granted a de novo nod to an AI tool that can detect sepsis. Now, this is actually quite useful. Being able to detect sepsis or blood infections is really important in hospitals. People get sepsis and die really quickly. So if we can use AI to find this quickly, it said here provided a risk score for clinicians on patients having or developing sepsis within 24 hours, based on 22 parameters, including respiratory rate, blood pressure, and white blood cell count. Very, very important stuff, and I think it relates really to this next video that I'll share here from a friend of mine. And this is, I'll leave you with this. This is all deep fake. This is not real, but it's a good friend of mine, Harvey Castro. We're actually writing a book right now together called 2030. It'll be out later this year. So this is a quick promo for Harvey, who is a specialist in AI and medicine and health.
As a patient advocate, I'm excited about the potential of AI in healthcare. I enjoy following Dr. Castro on LinkedIn.
Accurate early disease detection, groundbreaking.
This technology promises a future where care is customized to each individual's unique health profile. Keep up the good work, Dr. Castro.
Yes, predictive diagnostics within reach.
Thanks to innovation in this field, personalized healthcare is becoming accessible to all. I'm happy to see that Dr. Castro wrote the first book on ChatGPT and healthcare back in 2022.
No more injuries undetected.
Hi, as an AI researcher, I collaborate with medical experts, like Dr. Castro, to develop technologies that predict health risks, personalized therapies, and support surgical procedures. Our aim is to leverage AI to not only improve health outcomes, but also to save lives.
VideoGen AI Medical Imaging Transformed.
The new iPhone 18 will leverage small language models. I am excited to see what applications Dr. Castro will create. He has several Apple Vision Pro applications out.
With that, I'll leave you for today. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Daily Tech News with Alan Smithson. So much. And I want to just send a quick shout out to Metaverse, our sponsor and my company. So very day for you. And yeah, it's been a long one today. There's been a lot of news today. So thank you. Have a wonderful day and go check out, but make sure you don't stare at the eclipse today, but go check it out for sure and have a wonderful solar eclipse day. Peace.